With so many couples getting married this summer after a year of pandemic proposals and postponed weddings, financial services leader Fidelity Investments has a reminder. After the wait, start forever on the right financial foot. Joining me now to share the findings from Fidelity's 2021 Couples and Money Study is Stacey Watson with Fidelity Investments. Now, first of all, Stacey, how did being stuck at home for a year together impact how couples deal with financial issues?
Well, couples have been under intense pressure over the past year, whether it's due to financial setbacks from the pandemic or the stress of being home together around the clock. But that extra time together has actually helped couples to communicate more about both short term finances and longer term plans like saving for retirement. And yet, 1 in 5 couples say that money is their greatest relationship challenge. So there's still progress to be made.
Absolutely. And what did the study find when it comes to how most couples communicate about money? I know this is a touchy one.
Well, the good news is that most couples feel that they're communicating well. And that means they're more likely to rate their financial health as very good, and they're less likely to feel that money is that relationship challenge. But we also found that nearly 4 in 10 couples just miss the mark on knowing how much their partner earns, and more than half disagree on how much is needed for retirement. And then we also found that same sex couples are actually less likely to work together toward financial goals. So the bottom line is make money a team sport. No matter how well you think you're working together, there's always room to improve.
And that is so interesting. Okay, now I have to ask, is there a gender gap when it comes to managing long-term finances?
We've been doing this study since 2007, and historically, we have seen that women can take a less active role, particularly with regard to long term finances. But over the past year, maybe this is due to the pandemic, more and more women are getting engaged in their finances, both short term and long term. And that's encouraging. And yet, 1 in 5 women still report having little to no involvement in retirement planning. So, our message is you can delegate, but don't abdicate. It's important for both partners to stay involved in financial decisions so you can feel confident about your financial future.
Absolutely. Like you said, it's a team effort right there. And with so many couples getting married this year, what advice do you have for newlyweds?
There's this rush of weddings this summer. I'm going to be going to 4 myself. And couples in our study had this advice for newlyweds. Number 1, make sure you have an emergency savings fund. 2, start saving as early as possible for retirement. And then number 3, make open communication about money a habit. You can even consider a financial date night once a month to have a nice meal and talk about money matters.
I love that. Okay, where can people go for more information on starting money conversations with their partner?
At fidelity.com/couples, we've got tips and tools and resources to help you navigate a whole host of life events.
That is fantastic. Stacey, thank you so much for sharing all this valuable information with us today.
Thanks for having me.